Approximately 1812, the image of Uncle Sam as we know him first appeared. And when we hear the term Uncle Sam, everybody more than likely goes to the posters from World War I and World War II of Uncle Sam pointing his finger and saying, "I want you for the United States Army." And tonight I'm not here to recruit anybody, obviously, for the United States Army, but rather for the army of God. Amen? And I want to preach to us tonight for just a few minutes, if the Lord would help us, on We Need You. We need you. I thought Brother Darrell, when he called and asked if we would preach tonight, he told me that he wanted this service geared toward the young people. And these scriptures and this thought has been rolling over in my mind, Brother Terry, for at least a little over a week or so, a couple of weeks, I guess. And I couldn't help but think at the onset of this year, we heard several messages on the topic of having 2020 vision for the year of 2020. Amen. And how nobody could have realized how pertinent or how important 2020 vision of God would be for the year of 2020. And nobody would have believed 5 months ago that we would be in the situation that we are tonight. Nobody would believe that we would be in the middle of a pandemic, or we would be in the middle of a situation that is unprecedented and never before seen in a magnitude in our lifetime like we are in today. But nobody would have believed that, and if somebody would have told us that we would be here tonight, none of us would have believed it. But I'm here to tell us tonight that in the year of 2020, we must have, amen, 2020 vision from God. I'm not talking about physical eyesight. Obviously, I don't have it, or I wouldn't be wearing these glasses. But in the spiritual realm, Brother Drew, we must have 2020 vision. And if our young people are going to make it, they must have a church that has 2020 vision. But not only a church, they must have a home with 2020 vision. And they must have a personal life of 2020 vision. Amen.
Oh, praise God.
You know what?
Bless the Lord.
In the day and hour that we're living in, with everybody pushing and talking and promoting social distancing, and don't get me wrong, please don't understand what I'm saying. I'm not advocating in any way just taking the recommendations of the professionals lightly. I'm not taking that. That's not my goal here at all. But my goal is to tell us tonight here at Oneida Holiness Church, in this day and hour that we're living in the circumstances that are all around us, we must not let the social distancing and these other things draw us away from the house of God, and draw us away from our love of God. Amen. And draw us away from our brothers and our sisters. Oh, that is what is going to get us through this time and this day and hour that we're living in the church. And we must not let this social distancing and all these other recommendations and all these other protocols that have been put into place draw us away from God. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, Lord, we thank you tonight. You know, I heard, just third, fourth hand information, so you can take it how you want to. But I heard about a holiness church, not a nominal church, holiness church. And the pastor, the deacons, whoever stood up and said, at this church we will no longer be shaking hands. We will not be greeting the brethren with the right hand of fellowship. Brother Terry, it just broke my heart. You know, I was raised probably a lot like a lot of you, that your word and a handshake means more than your signature on a piece of paper. And, you know, I told my wife, I said, that just breaks me up. It tears me up to know that the president has said that we're probably better off not shaking hands with one another, and knowing the background that I came from and the teaching and the raising that I had coming house of God and greeting my brothers and my sisters with a handshake of joy and gladness to see them. But I'm here to tell us tonight that in this day and hour that we are living in, we need each other now more than ever. We must have each other. And young people, we need you. Praise God. Oh, hallelujah. In the book of Proverbs, chapter number 27. Bear with me here. I just want to read one verse here. We'll try not to hold us long. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, and verse number 17, it reads, "Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man